Wait, what am I on about? Syndicate got banned. And shit. But I don't want to play NR on this coin. Well, that was dumb. Alright. Syndicate as expected. Alright. Not much experience in this matchup. I'm super favoured. Okay. Dragon Warrior's going to go. Don't need to. Natural Selection's the other card that I'm looking at kicking here. Does very little. Bruise is not doing much either, in fairness, but it's a point more. Well, I guess it's actually the same. Bruiser could set up a Hiriden round 1 to win the round. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Okay, I'm going to really rope out as well today. Right, so there's no lock or anything. He's just going to go Justice. So I'm going to go in Dragon Eggs and Dragon Warrior. I want to get my Crimson Curse down as soon as I possibly can as well. But in order to set up for Chimera, I would prefer to have the back row. He's more likely to front row right first. Which is then where our Crimson Curse. But I want my Crimson Curse to be in a different row. So maybe I just go in Dragon Eggs back row here. I mean, I have Chimera to make room for Triss anyway. I have telegraphed. You could probably work it out. But I've gone for the Indrega Eggs in the back. Because it's most likely that my Crimson Curse gets more value in the front row with the Justice targets, right? And I want my Ekimaras to be spawning in the front. In that case, my Ekimaras will be in the front, which means I want my drones in the back for Chimera value, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to slam the Crimson Curse here. So there's four crimes in hand, potentially including Justice. So Poison is still something I need to be careful of playing around, right? For sure. And I should play this Tribute here, because then a drone might spawn here, right? To get me an extra point on the Indrega Warrior. Okay, we're obviously expecting the Justice next. So there's 4 crimes in hand. 9 cards. There's 5 cards which aren't crimes that are in his hand. Okay. Let's go, baby! About to win an open. This is where it all begins, chat. So Furco is not one of the cards, so that means there's still 4 crimes in hand, right? So I do want to play around Poison to some degree. However, I want to take my Spontaneous in the back row. I don't want to play it in the front. So I think I'm just going to take the Indrega Warrior here. It does give him a good poison though. But it's only 2 points better than what my TA does anyway, right? So. Also, I could lead a charge for an extra point, but it also just plays further into poison, so I'm not going to be doing that. Is there anything else I could do? Obviously, I kicked an Arrakis Nest, which maybe I regret slightly here, but I don't think it's a problem. I want to save some Swarm for later, so I think I'm going to get the Indrega here, lead a charge to the drone. Thanks, Flo, for letting me know about Observer. Okay, I actually have a pass offered here. Okay, observer's been turned off. Thanks, Flo. But I'm not interested in taking this past, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Puts me up 9, and then I'll just have another drone in the front. That's fine. Chimera is going to be... I mean, do I ever take a pass? I don't think so, right? Obviously made things a little bit awkward for myself here. To my ordering, but I can Dora Grey like any kind of vendor that comes in next. Stick to the plan. Ultimately, I get 1 extra point off my Chimera for the line I took here. I just need to play my Nero for something here. What should we go for off the Neromancy? Not really anything ideal. I mean, I could also just take this Bruiser, right? I could just take this Bruiser. Just a 5-point play. And that gives me the flexibility of this Nero later on. I think that's got to be the motive, right? It's just a 5-point card in this matchup most of the time, I think. Maybe I move the Flying Redanian. I mean, I can't really disrupt the... I wonder if this is the pass. Nah. I still have the lock at the end of the day for Tunnel Drill, right? Or a Spender. I would like the round control if possible. I'm just going to take the Dora Grey here. I'm not worried.
Our world is in harmony.
Could argue this could have been safe for drill, right? But I have Parasite later on and Monero still. Make sure I keep roping because that wasn't a rope, right? Fine. It's all under control, mate. Still ahead. Here comes the Chimera. No Tavern Brawl. I should be keeping track of how many crimes have been played, right? So there was 4 crimes in hand. 1, 2, 3. 1 more crime in hand. We've not seen a Nero, so a Nero could be a card, and then like, any units, right? Maybe a drill. Heart's beating quite a bit, chat, not gonna lie to you. Parasite is for the drill. Triss is not that good in this matchup, right? Yeah, we get the win. This went perfectly, right? We literally played this to perfection. So I'm just gonna rope and try and decide what I want to do for the next round. So in terms of safe crackers, I'm just gonna use all the time I've got available. In terms of safe crackers, there's still Cleaver, right? I would quite like to bleed the Cleaver out, I imagine. Still have Uridin. I just go Smorking here, right? Tunnel Drill's like their only way of answering my threats. There's no real reason not to be pushing into this next round. I think. Then again, you could also argue a long round just suits me. I've got Heatwave for Cleaver. Well, round 1 went perfectly, so let's just make sure. 1 crime in hand still. I mean, maybe we just go for the long round, honestly. Like, I've got the Uridin at the end of the day, right? Hand's pretty good for a long round, potentially. I think I just win a long round, right? I've already decided with this hand that I'm passing. I have Uridon. I have Parasite for the drill. Heatwave for Cleaver. And then Uridon just cleans up. The other spenders and Gord. Nice. I think I kick Parasite I could do with a bit more Swarm maybe. Sorry, the Chimera. Chimera is so good, but I think it's the card that gets cut here. What am I looking for? Heatwave, Behemoth. Might just have to keep this hand. No Behemoth. Yeah, I'm going to keep this hand. Seems like the right amount of Swarm. Obviously Triss has the option of more. No Behemoth is bad, but it is what it is. One, don't spend again. Just leave it there, lad. So I'm just going to heat wave this. Because I want them to spend going Tool Rope. But it's at the cost of playing Behemoth, which is one of my best cards. Fine, let's just say I spent Behemoth to win round 1. Like, this round 1 was just so good. We spent Behemoth to win round 1 and we're very happy with that. Hopefully I just don't regret not going for the smoky smoke, right? Only real danger. Gives them a relatively decent poison target. That's our Triss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's really sad. Very big low roll there, has to be said. I guess if I hit Bone Talisman I would have felt a bit silly for not spending more. Fine though, I think I've done everything I can to this point. Bit of bled, but I should just be winning here.
Power, the object of dark desire.
Guess it's time for the Yennefer, right? They don't have full drill coinage here, so it's a good time to try and get to 4. They can't like go full spend. I mean they can, but they can't clean up completely. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I just go full lead again here. You crossed the wrong sorceress.
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
But yeah, like he wants to be at full coins when this draw came in, right? I'm a bit nervous that I didn't smoke, honestly, but I hope. I think I've misplayed this game, right? I think I've managed to lose. He's not looking that hot, really. Managed to lose the unlosable matchup, guys. Yeah, I've lost. Fucking idiot. Holy shit, I just needed to bleed, right? Ah, man, I really just needed to scrim with this deck more. It's a disaster, mate. Simple as that. Actually losing this fucking matchup, holy shit. Holy fucking shit, man. I just had to smoke, right? Like I just clowned out so hard. Holy fucking shit, man. Well, my own fault, man. I had time to practice and didn't. So if I found Behemoth, I win, right? Just needed to smoke. I guess the Bone Talisman keeps were troll. Like, spontaneous would have played for more, right? This natural selection find was pretty game losing as well, though, right? It was like the worst possible Triss. Yeah, this Triss kind of cost me, right? Right, I'm still going to win the series. I'm actually not. I've just... This is my kind of strategy to target Syndicate, and I've lost. It's my own fault, right?
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
Let's go. 1 tourney joust is a concern. Double adept. Okay. I mean, I just don't want either of these adepts here, right? Brilliant. And the 3 cards I don't want in my round 1 hand. It's really rough. No Uridin. Rough. Eversol, Everland. Okay, so we just go Royal Guard here because I want to keep my engines alive, right? From Tourney Joust, which this card doesn't do. This hand is so bad, holy shit.
If the king demands a head, I'll give him yours.
This is a troll Tourney Joust. This card's so valuable in this matchup. It's really good for us.
The bolt softens him up, the sword finishes him off.
Never passes. Right. It's just a really scary start, honestly. Do I ever take defender here? I think I might be forced to take defender because I have 2 unplayable cards. Try and use defender to win round 1. It's unorthodox, but probably makes sense, right? You play for so many points. Unless, of course, it has exactly Cupbearer and a Fangs in hand. In which case it wouldn't be worth it. Or if, in fact, if there's only 1 poison. If there's only 1 poison, I take it with this anyway, so who cares? Okay, so maybe I just got baited, but I think it's fine, right? Like, I'm pretty sure he wanted to continue playing there, so I just take this, it's enough. Like, I think I'm in a good spot here. I have round control.
Let's make something beautiful together.
Like, poisons are super, but he has another poison in hand, he just didn't want to take the Cupbearer. He never wants to pass yet. Like, I was saying, hand is in an awkward spot. I'm content with this. So Pogna needs to be mulliganed because of leader, right? This is Quen into Uridin, so I'm just going to mulligan the Pogna. Then again, is this really a round I'm going to be using Pogna? Probably not, which is ever more reason to mulligan him, right? Don't find the Uridin. Okay. I can go City Guard. I can go Griffin Witcher. Quite like the City Guard because the Griffin Witcher because Brathan's copy. Then I can oil the Brathans, right? And I'm gonna go Assault for the City Guard as well here. Like I can already make the leader really, really bad. My hand is complete dog shit, right? They have no witches in their deck.
Weapons on the bench. Now! You dead?
What card am I not playing? Probably the Artificer. Need to make sure I'm staying ahead of ball. Best I can, right? Okay, so I think I just go Assault for City Guard again. Maybe it's an Adept. There's only one other poison, right, which is Cupbearer, so going to all the City Guard doesn't make sense. The Adept is going to play for a lot of points, right, and it threatens the Pogna. Obviously I don't have, but like we could bait leader, thinking he can Pogna us.
Dark clouds gather over Camaria.
Obviously a commitment if I don't find the other Adept, but I have Assault next round.
Can I come down now?
That, unfortunately, guys, that game 1 is just a reflection that I'm not quite there with these decks that I'm not super comfortable with, right? I'm just a bit inexperienced still. I think I'm fine with accepting that. I have no problems. We're in an okay spot here, though. But Quen in hand, ditch the Artificer. The least points. Erland immune. I mean, there's also an argument to just take the Erland in a second, right? As long as there's no Slave Hunter on the board, it can't be cooed anyway, right? So, he's in a position where he's going to be able to slam ball, if I'm not careful. can't really do anything. But my hand's just so shit, right? Like all my golds are in the deck still. Maybe I did mulligan one. I don't think he's going to be taking leader here. He doesn't need to, right? So there's no reason to go Erland just yet. I want to wait one more turn on Erland. I'm still ahead of Ball, but Ball plus leader gets there. But I mean, not sure we care that much. But he does that really. Bit expensive.
This world needs witchers, not marauders.
Not looking great, chat. Not gonna lie, guys. Looking like we're getting 2-0'd pretty easily here. I have just no good plays to make. Not a single one. Yeah, just steal my fucking Keldar, mate. Or my Uridan. Good game, man. I was so ready to flip a lid. I mean, maybe I just need to go for the Keldar, right? But if I go Keldar, you can Invo. Not an option. Pretty sure I'm clicking my Erland here, right? Oh, it's just shit. I maybe could have played that instead, right? I think I don't want to play it at all. Uridan's sad as well, man. Ah, this game's over, right? Maybe I should have just kept the Pogger in hand. I could have... I don't know. I think I've just been out-gamed. Didn't draw any cards. Like I've only played bronze cards the whole game, right? In this defender, I guess. Just waiting for the Joachim, right? Before I can have a Uridan as well. But playing Keldar is troll. Oh yeah, I can play Keldar here, right? Not sure how good it is. Really see what choice I have though. I mean, I could take the Royal Guard, right? And then try and just finesse with Uridan, I guess.
Fall overboard and I'm not jumping in after you.
This game's just super over, right? Unfortunately, guys, Syndicate is the deck that I need to be beating, right? Like, this matchup is not that good. It's, like, okay. Obviously, playing the Defender kind of costing me here, because I could have played Keldar. The leader's quite spooky. Yeah, like, not having Keldar in hand. Not ideal. I mean, I could have taken Keldar off of instead of the Erland, but I think you can see why I didn't want to do that. I mean, the thing is, if my last card's Pogner, he's in trouble, right? Because he's just used this Invo. He might get baited into taking the leader here. But yeah, there's just no way for me to do the points, right? I mean, Uridan is okay-ish, but not really, right? It's 5-4. It's so shit. Ah, man. This game's so over, man. I mean, I have to take it, right? Passing is definitely not an option. But where's Lucer? Is there any way I win from this position? I need to transform my Uridan as well. Uridan in the front is 4 plus 6. That's 10, 9. This is 5 plus 4. 5 plus 5 is 10, 11. It's better in the front row. It's just shit though, right? I'm gonna go for it though. Only win front.
Damn it. Hey, I can see Kar5555 from here.
Yikes.
Shall flog them into submission.
Bribe me, Billy. You're supposed to bribe me.
Let's try and win round 1 on even, basically. Or at least apply a lot more pressure and not play this fucking defender, right? My hand was just so shit, man. What am I supposed to do with like draws like this, right? Fuck my life, man. What am I supposed to do? What a surprise, losing the first fucking series yet again.
Push on! No mercy!
Have I something in my tea?
What's my win con?
A receipt. I could draw a pepper on your forehead if you like.
All I can do for the Empire.
Feeling a bit baggish.
Let us begin. Kill the dog diddlers!
No one can hide from me.
Barbarian soul. Used to be I hunted game. Then boy.
I mean, I learned a lot already, right, from this series alone. I just wish I'd filmed more. That's right. Fish kit. I'm pretty gutted, not gonna lie. Like, this went perfectly to plan. Like, his ban was completely trolling, but I let him off the hook because I'm shit with it.